Hi my loves, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of a part 2 to my last video that I posted. If you guys haven't seen that, it was a 6 to 9 month baby update. But today we're going to do our 6 to 9 month baby must-haves. This would be a must-haves and regret video. However, I am a very thorough person and I research almost every product that I buy, and so I am hardly unsatisfied with my purchase. Everything that I talk about in today's video will be linked in the description box below. I have never linked products before, but I am going to learn and figure it out for this video so that you guys have direct access and you guys don't have to search for the products. Everything that I talk about in today's video will also all be found on Amazon. I did buy most of these items separately at different stores, but just for the convenience, I found every single item that I talked about on Amazon, and honestly, these are better prices than what I originally bought them for, so I think you guys will be much more satisfied. The first thing on my list of my must-haves is Aiden's playpen. So this playpen is by Baby Care, and what I love about it the most is that it's not an eyesore. It blends with my living room so well. I have like a gray, white, light blue kind of theme going on in my house, and so this blends in perfectly. It looks like it belongs there, and I just love that about it so much. The second thing I love the most about this playpen is that you can extend it. On the drop-down box in the options of when you click on Amazon on the playpen, on the drop-down box they have an option to where you can buy the extending pieces to extend out the playpen to make it bigger. The size of it originally coming alone is great to me. I do see in the future us extending it as Aiden gets older, just because he has so many toys already. It's kind of getting crowded in there, and I wouldn't mind it being an extra couple links longer on each side. The second thing on my list is the Vtech table that you see in the corner there closest to the fireplace. And excuse my fireplace, I know it is not done. We are working on it slowly but surely, but with this baby and tight schedules, it is hard to think about our renovations these days. This Vtech table you can find on Amazon for about $74. But me and Jose bought this for Aiden for Christmas at Burlington Coat Factory for a discounted price. I think we got it for probably about $50, I want to say. I think it was about $50, which to me seemed like a steal. It looked like a great table from the packaging. And then my aunt sent us this table. It's a leapfrog table, and this thing is so freaking cool. The little world in the middle just makes it, I think, is just what makes the activity table. I love all the different little learning things that are included on this table. I love the little flashlight, and I also love that it has a little snack pocket. The next thing on my list is these Baby's First blocks. These Baby First blocks have been they have been with us since about 4 months to now, and they still keep Aiden entertained. Every single time we go somewhere, we go to my mom's, we're traveling, we're out and about, I always bring these blocks because I know for sure that they will keep Aiden entertained. They have yet to fail us, and we've had them for so long. I am just so shocked that he's still playing with them. He can't put the blocks in the holes that they're supposed to go in on the top, but he loves to shake them around, knock them all out, lift the lid up and hold it in the air and show everybody that he can hold this large toy compared to him, and he always just has a blast with it. The second toy that I wanted to mention is these Rock-A-Stack little, I don't even know what you'd call them, donuts. These things are freaking great. He doesn't know how to put them on yet, but he loves to take them off, shake them around, carry the donuts around, chew on them. They have always been a go-to for us, just like the blocks have from about 4 months to now. And I actually found a bundle on Amazon for $15 that include both these Fisher Price Baby's First blocks and the Rock-A-Stacks. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the Joovy walker. This thing has been a heaven sent. At first we started off with a jumperoo, and the reason the jumperoo did not make the must-haves list is because it entertained him for a whole 5 minutes. I mean, I think that we really utilized that for about a month and a half before Aiden was just kind of over it. he wanted to explore, he wanted to move around. He did not like to be stuck in the same spot, just jumping. For that month that we did use it, it was great. I mean, it kept him busy constantly, but after that month passed, he was completely over and done with it, over the toys, and that's what brings me back to this Joovy. I originally was going to buy a walker that had all the toys on the outside, because I loved about the Jumperoo that everything was just right there. I could just plop him in and he was good to go. I didn't have to put any toys there, I didn't have to put any snacks there, nothing. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to cut out my cough attacks that I'm having. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I loved the idea of just being able to put him in it and let him go. However, when I was looking into different walkers, and what everybody was recommending, there was a couple of different factors that came into play. One was the smoothness of the wheels and how well it turned. Another one was the fact that the babies get bored with the same old toys over and over. And so the more I looked into it, the more I saw the most recommended was this Joovy. And I was skeptical at first because it looked so plain. Like, it looked definitely like it would fit in my house because it wasn't an eyesore. However, babies like colors, they like fun, they like, you know, you can't just buy everything that fits to your house, which is hard for me because if I would do that, I would for everything. But babies like colors and fun and learning and exploring. So to me, I was skeptical. I thought this was gonna get boring very fast, and I just couldn't see this being the walker that I would love. So I researched more and more and more, and I just kept coming to this Joovy walker, and I can say, I absolutely love this thing. You can find it on Amazon for about $80, and it is just so convenient. I got the color charcoal for the seat because I wanted to be able to move this onto my next baby so that I didn't have to repurchase a new walker. But this thing is thebomb.com. So I purchased a few toys, and there was this toy I wanted to show you guys, but my dogs chewed it up. It was so amazing, but it just kind of suctioned to the top of the walker, and he loved this thing. I'll have to, maybe I can put like a little flash of it in here, but if I don't hate me. Because of the fact that I was able to alternate out his favorite toys on this thing, and I was also able to put snacks on this, it has became just our probably all-time favorite item in the house. He doesn't use it as much anymore now that he's going on 10 months. He's almost walking on his own at this point, but he much prefers crawling because he can get into a lot more stuff than he could in the walker. But another thing that I love about this walker is that the top comes off and you can wash it and it fits in the dishwasher. This has been amazing. The only thing that I don't like is that stuff can get in the crevices very easy, so you have to constantly clean this thing. Other than that, it has been amazing. Absolutely 1000% recommend this walker. The next item that I wanted to mention to you guys is called the Chico, and I hope that I'm pronouncing this right because I've called the Chico brand Chico for the longest time to everybody that I've talked to. So I hope that it's Chico and not something else. But Chico Pocket Snack Booster Seat. This thing, so at first I hated it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't like it at first. I was looking for some kind of floor seat. We have Aiden's regular high chair. However, when I'm in the living room and I'm into a really good show, it is so convenient to have something that I can feed Aiden in right there in the living room without having to move the whole high chair and everything else over to the TV. So one day, me and Jose were out and about and we were grocery shopping. I think that we actually bought this seat at Walmart. However, you can find it on Amazon for $30. And I think that we paid about the same at Walmart. But we saw it and it looked perfect, and so I bought it, and it wasn't as perfect as I thought it would be until I had to travel. This thing has been amazing for travel. When I go to my mom's, it's so awesome. It completely folds down. As you guys can see, it's almost completely flat, and it also can sit on top of a regular chair and completely strap safely onto the chair. Another thing I love about it, as I recently traveled to California, and you guys will see a travel with me vlog coming up soon, but I had to fit both me and Aiden's things for a week in one suitcase, and this was tough, let me tell you, because it was gonna cost me like an extra $100 to bring another suitcase for just the couple extra items that didn't fit in my big suitcase, and that just was not worth it for me. And so I had to make it work, and this thing fit in my suitcase. It went on the bottom of my suitcase, and I was able to fit all of the rest of the stuff that a baby requires on top of it. And this was the moment I absolutely fell in love with this thing. I highly, highly, highly recommend it for people who are on the go or going to grandma's and stuff like that. Highly recommend this chair. The next item I want to talk to you guys about is these OXO silicone bibs. Now I have two, one in gray and one in blue. I found this gray one on Amazon for $13, and I have tried out multiple bibs, and these are definitely the best, especially when it comes to baby-led weaning. Because of the pouch on the bottom, when you're giving your baby, you know, solid foods and they're constantly dropping them everywhere, this bib catches so many of them. The only thing I don't like about these bibs is that when Aiden gets full and he starts to like play with stuff and he's not really eating, he's just playing with stuff, he'll grab the bib and like bite the bottom, and so he'll tip everything that's in it out. And that can include, you know, whatever milk or water he spilled in it, or if I gave him purees, if any purees spill in there and he tips it over, the whole thing will like come up at him, and that's what sucks. So it's definitely a supervised thing if you're giving your baby like a very messy food. It's kind of you win some and you lose some, but so far these bibs have been the best. They're very, very comfortable is what I like the most about them. They fit to Aiden's neck almost perfectly, and they have such an adjustable amount of sizes that it's just, I just highly recommend these bibs. The next item I want to talk to you guys about is a baby monitor system. If you're anything like me, I searched and searched and searched for a baby monitor system for, oh my god, it's for several months before I actually purchased one, and which really sucks because the one that I'm about to mention to you guys was my first choice, but I couldn't get over the price. The price is up there, guys. The camera I'm about to mention is called the Infant Optics DXR8, and this camera goes for $166, and that is high for a monitor when there is many other options out there for much cheaper that have kind of the same quality as this one. This one does not connect to your phone, and I know many parents are looking for something that they can just pull up on their phone. However, most cameras that connect to your phone are Wi-Fi based, and my Wi-Fi at my house sucks. We have many trees in our neighborhood, and so we are limited to the carriers that will let us have Wi-Fi, and the one that we have just is so slow, and I didn't want to risk like having my camera hook up to my Wi-Fi and then my Wi-Fi stop working and I won't be able to use the camera. So I wanted to make sure that I had a camera that had its own system going on, and this one does. Now guys, I went back and forth looking for the best monitor, and I still came back to this one. And now that I have it, all I can say is this is the one. Like, don't look any further. This is the monitor system. Like, if you're not looking for something that connects to your phone, this is definitely the way to go. The camera has a 360 view almost. I think it may be a little less than 360 because it doesn't swivel all the way around, but it does turn all the way to this side and all the way to the other side, and it moves back and forth all throughout the room. It has a amazing zoom feature to it. It has different lenses that you connect to the front for if you're needing a full room view or just a crib view or a long distance view or a zoomed in view. I mean, this has so many options that for this camera, it's just amazing. And what really blew me over the water is when I purchased this camera, it comes with a warranty slip in the box. The warranty had a promotion inside of it that if you left a Amazon review, a good Amazon review, you would receive another camera for free. This was amazing, you guys, amazing. And I think this is why the camera has so many amazing reviews on Amazon. I think it has like over 10,000 reviews on Amazon or something crazy like that. I definitely see the advertising they did there with this. This is a really great idea on their part, but if you leave an Amazon review, they send you another camera for free, and this is what was like the game changer. This is what made the camera a lot more worth it, should I say, because I got two cameras and a monitor for $166, which is still high, but you know, it made it better than just buying one camera with one monitor. So I have one camera set up in the nursery over Aiden's crib, and then I have the other next to me in the playroom or the play area. So when he's playing there and I'm in the kitchen or I'm going to the restroom or anything like that, I can always have eyes on him to make sure he's okay. And my last but not least items is lotions and creams. The first one I want to talk about is the Aveeno Nighttime Lavender. I think it's lavender and chamomile. I can't remember. Lavender Soothing Lotion. This lotion is amazing. I did research this product before I bought it. It is highly recommended by pediatricians and so many other moms out there. Aiden, I put it on Aiden every single day, and it keeps his skin so soft. I also bathe Aiden every single night, and I know sometimes that can dry out baby's skin, but with using this lotion, Aiden's skin has never gotten dried out. My hands constantly feel soft from using it. I absolutely love this lotion. I've tried a couple others. I've tried one by Young Living, which is an amazing brand. It's all natural, essential oil based, and I didn't like it. I have to say it wasn't as soft filling as this one, and that can be because, you know, the Aveeno does have more chemicals in it than the Young Living brand does, but I definitely do like the Aveeno more. I've also tried the Johnson & Johnson's, and I'm not a big fan of that brand just because I've heard rumors besides the point, but I love the smell of the Johnson & Johnson's nighttime lotion, but Aiden's skin wasn't as soft using that lotion, so I immediately switched back to the Aveeno. The other cream that I want to talk to you about is this Aveeno eczema cream, and most people out there know about this cream, but if you don't, this cream is amazing. So I started to notice some dry spots on Aiden's skin. He had this dry spot on his face that looked like I don't know how to explain it. It just looked a little flaky, a little red and irritated. And then he had another spot just like that on his back. When the first time I noticed it was on his back, and I didn't think anything of it, so I just kind of moved on. But then when it went on his face is when it got a little concerning, because it was just there forever and it didn't seem like it was getting any better, but it didn't seem like it was getting any worse either. So I decided to go ahead and try out this eczema cream, and it literally went away overnight. Well, not all the way away, but significantly cleared up overnight using this cream. So this cream is definitely a go-to if you are noticing any dry spots on your baby's skin. Highly recommend the eczema cream by Aveeno. But that is it, guys. That sums up my 6 to 9 month must-haves. I hope that you guys enjoy these products, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to try to stay consistent and finish up my travel with me vlog that you guys will see here within the next couple of days. It does take me a full day to edit and post a video. So I think this video will probably be up. It is Saturday, so give me a couple days to edit and post, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.